Guys, I'm here for one day, now I'm doing your job?
Oh man, I'm embarrassed.
Welcome to AMD Now Playing.
Now Playing.
Welcome back to AMD Now Playing.
That's right, it has been a minute, but we are back in Austin at the CEC here at AMD campus after a whirl of a trip at CES out in Vegas.
That was 5 days in a row, 12 hours a day, just capturing as much content as we could. Our feet were killing after it, but
Yeah.
I'm so thankful we got to see some of the coolest stuff in the world.
My New Year's resolution is to recover from that show, I think. Elves, and we're going to talk a bit today about the 9850 X3D.
The new king of gaming.
We're talking about our new game partner in Crimson Desert, which
One
is
of the hottest games of the year.
launching March 19th. And we've got our hands on a nice little treat from MSI in the Claw, powered by the Ryzen Z2 Extreme processor. And we have a nice piece of software from one of our partners that will make things pretty interesting for you and your friends.
I promise you, you don't want to miss this one. You'll have a good time in Discord tonight. We are in my favorite section of the entire room. This is where we keep all the handhelds. Bill, what are we looking at today?
So this is the brand new MSI Claw A8, powered by your favorite new mobile processor.
The Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme. It's really a fantastic CPU for all these gaming handhelds that are coming out. So it takes that same great technology we had with our Z1 Extreme, so that same great performance and great experience, but now this just takes the efficiency even further. So when you're using some of those lower TDP watt modes, like say you're on the go and you want to save some battery, you'll actually be able to stretch out a little more performance out of the Z2 Extreme at some of those lower power modes. And overall, that just means you can game for longer, on the go, and just have a better experience overall.
Well, I was playing, this really is Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. I was playing this on the plane here, and I didn't have a problem with battery life at all. And I think part of that is because they have this feature on here. I think they're calling it the AI engine and part of the MSI Center software. And it'll determine what power setting you should be at based on the game you're playing, how much CPU and GPU it's actually using.
Yeah, and so far, like, the experience has been great. What's this, 1080p, 120 hertz? Is this IPS?
It's an IPS screen, and it's 8 inches, so it's a little bit bigger than the Xbox LAX. It's right in there with like the Legion Go S.
Yeah, you know, this is pretty sweet.
But this one you're not going to take, right?
I mean, that one's
There's a spare one, but what if the CEC needs it?
Okay, so thanks.
Okay, see you later. It's always happening. Add it. Can I have your permission to geek out just a little bit? Thank you so much. All right, so we are here looking at Crimson Desert on this PC. Now, no, we don't have the game early. I know you're all thinking, oh, they must get to play everything all the time, but this is just B-roll footage. We're all waiting, just like you are, for March 19th. This is our latest and greatest game partner. Dude, I have been waiting for this game since 2019. I'm a huge Black Desert Online fan.
That's the MMO, right?
Yeah, I'm a big MMO guy, as a lot of you guys know that. Don't have the time for it anymore, so thankfully, they're making this massive single-player, open world action-adventure game. It's got combat that you can sort of combo and put things together. It's not just a hack and slash. Like you'll be playing like Tekken in an open world of like Skyrim. I cannot wait. And as you can see, it's cinematic. It has this massive world that is bigger than the world of Red Dead Redemption 2, and we all know how big that game is.
Yeah, the scale looks crazy. Yeah, this is like one of those games you're going to sink hundreds of hours.
But yeah, I'm already figuring out how I can be sick on March 19th. So if Wally needs to know, just tell him I'm not feeling well, okay? Okay. But I mean, yes, this is an amazing game. I cannot wait to get my hands on it finally. But we're also here to talk about some of the hardware, which brings me to this cool system we have from Zydax, right?
Yeah, so right here we have the Zydax Onami Black. This is a pre-built machine that you can get from them. This system here is configured with the latest Radeon RX 9070 XT.
It looks special. Tell me about that.
It is a special one. It's the Sapphire NITRO one. Super cool, limited run for this GPU, right? I think there's only going to be 1,000.
About 1,000 of them, yep, worldwide.
So if you can't get your hands on the specific Crimson Desert one, you can get your hands on a 9070
Any
XT.
9070 XT,
yep, 16 gigs of video memory, great for 4K gaming, great ray tracing performance, and with Crimson Desert launching with a whole bunch of FSR features such as upscaling, frame generation, and ray regeneration, you're gonna get a great visual experience, but also great performance. Now, to pair with that in the system, we have the latest Ryzen 7 9850 X3D. This is like the coolest thing.
The king of the kings.
The king of the kings. So 9800 X3D, that was the fastest CPU in the world. 9850 is just the fastest, just got faster. We increased the clock speeds on the CPU by about 400 megahertz. So in games, that translates to a couple percent in terms of like real world performance.
Absolutely. Well, there's one more thing I want to show you today because it might be fun to use when we're live streaming Crimson Desert. Oh, yeah. Let's go talk about VoiceMod.
Bill, is that what I think it is?
It's exactly what you think it is.
Nice.
I've got VoiceMod on here. VoiceMod, as you know, I've been talking about it so much. This is one of our new developer partners. Now, we partner with games all the time, but we also partner with a lot of app developers who are making cool things that work on your PCs that are powered by AMD. And VoiceMod is an app that it replaces your microphone with a very low latency, doesn't affect your gaming performance voice modulator, so you can basically become anybody or anything that you want to when you're messing around with your friends on Discord.
This sounds great for Discord.
Yeah. I think it might be really, really good for like Twitch streaming too, to be as a character, you know what I mean?
It's actually so funny you mentioned that because that sim rig over there is calling me, and I actually have an expert on Twitch streaming here. So I'm just gonna let you do your thing.
Aw, Andy.
Hey, Bill.
Andy and I don't get to hang out often. Andy lives far away, I live far away, so we're actually here today to talk together. This is great. Yeah, should we hug? No, let's not hug. We'll save it for off camera. Yeah? All right. All right, so here's the fun part though. I want to talk a little bit about our AMD Twitch channel because we just kind of kicked off everything there and you're leading the whole thing, so why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, no, on
Wait. Before you do that, will you hold this for a minute? All right, now tell us about the Twitch channel.
Yeah, on twitch.tv/AMD. All of us AMD employees are playing some games and showing some good times with our latest ISV game partners.
And also showcasing all the new builds and all the great achievements that we're able to complete on the games, and also all the fails of all the horribleness, including myself.
So there's giveaways on these streams at sometimes, right? Like we're doing all kinds of cool stuff there. It all ties into AMDgaming.com as well. Have you heard of VoiceMod?
No,
Do you know what VoiceMod is?
no.
You didn't just, okay. So it's a really cool tool, and maybe you'll learn about it soon.
Is that what this is?
It might be what that is. You'll see when the episode comes out.
And that wraps up our episode. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Absolutely. I cannot wait for March 19th to finally get my hands on Crimson Desert, which is launching day one with AMD FSR and all of the new technologies
It'll
we
look
have.
great, run great.
Yep. I'm going to get my hands on that Claw some more, right?
Yeah.
We're going to play it on 9850 X3D. Basically all this cool stuff that we get to do. I love our job.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, but I think my favorite part is going to be messing with VoiceMod and using it to mess with Wally.
I think you're really gonna.
Oh.
He's gonna be upset.
No, he's going to love it. It's going to be fine.
Okay, speaking of Wally. Yo, Wally, anything you want to add?
Yeah, thanks for tuning into this episode. As always, be sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions for us, leave them down in the comments below. And if you haven't already, check out our gaming community site, amdgaming.com. Whole lot of cool stuff over there. Bill's writing daily news posts. We've got some giveaways every so often. You need to check it out for yourself. We also have a lot of action going on over in our AMD Gaming Discord server. You should check that out too. Andy, a lot going on. Am I missing anything else?
Yeah, we got our twitch.tv/AMD channel. Check out all of our latest AMD employee gaming streams, live streams of builds, as well as any partner products that we might be announcing as well. But feel free to check us out and enjoy the fun.
Thanks again for tuning in this episode, and we'll catch you on the next one.